Welcome back. Well, on to some M&A activity. Healthcare Global's sale process has picked up pace as the seller CVC Capital has shortlisted 4 suitors for the final round of bid process. Nisha's here with the details on this. Nisha, go ahead.
Thanks for that. Of course, this is a large transaction in the healthcare space. The hospital chain company HCG, that bid process has been going on for a while. CVC Capital, which owns over 60% stake as a promoter and controller with the founder in the company, is the one which is looking at monetizing its stake in the company and is ready to give up control and majority stake and exit from the company. Now, besides that, it is reaching the last stage, the final stage of the bid process is what we gather from sources with direct knowledge, because the seller CVC Capital seems to have shortlisted 4 suitors for the final stage of the bid process. We do gather that 2 bulge bracket private equity players, TPG Capital, Bain Capital, which are foreign PE firms, they are the ones also part of the 4 shortlisted suitors. The other one is homegrown private equity firm Multiples. And the 4th one is a strategic player, which is Abu Dhabi-based Burjeel Holdings, which has also entered the fray and given the final bid. Now, these are the 4 shortlisted candidates for CVC Capital's sale process. And on the other hand, we do gather from sources with direct knowledge that the bids that have been given by these 4 shortlisted suitors is ranging between 5,700 to 5,900 crore rupees of equity value, and that's the valuation that is really revolving around this particular deal process. Now, we also gather that while the due diligence process is yet to start, and that will take some time, so in a matter of 2 months or so, this bid process and the final buyer will be decided in this particular deal process. And also remember that it's a controlled deal where majority stake is being sold, and therefore it will trigger an open offer. So this is a large transaction in the hospital space, which remember has attracted a lot of private equity interest. We did reach out to HCG and they have said no comment on the deal and the transaction, while the rest of the private equity players mentioned in the story have not commented. Remember that the founder of the company, who's a co-promoter with CVC Capital, and his family holds a little above 10% stake, and CVC Capital a little over 60%. So both put together a little over 71% is the stake with the co-promoters.
Right, Nisha, thanks a lot for that interesting story there.
Just want to add one particular piece that, if you just see the valuation difference that Nisha is talking about, CVC had purchased 59% stake in Healthcare Global in 2020. for around 1,100 crores in terms of a valuation. So that's the kind of upside that you've seen for Healthcare Global when it comes to a turnaround. It's a niche play. It's only focused on the oncology space. There's so much traction which is taking place within specific therapies and especially cancer. So I think this is, it just gives you a sense in terms of the valuation upside they've managed to achieve.
Totally. What do you call it? MOIC in the PE world. It's multiple of invested capital, close around 6 times, 1,100 crores turning to around 6,000 crores, as Nisha's story points out. Take a short break, come back. On the other side, we focus on the commodities. Manisha Gupta joins in with Sachin Jain, who's the CEO of India World Gold Council.